The world. So many cities, people, languages, and cultures. So many pleasures, so many pains. There's so much to learn. Why the sky is blue, what's beyond the stars, what makes us laugh and cry, why we are here, why we are alive. And the only way we could even hope to understand the world is by breaking it up into tiny digestible pieces. Then we arrange those tiny pieces into something bigger, something beautiful. And from the big picture, we find meaning. We find ourselves. We find God. High school. High school is pretty important. Not because it's your last chance of being young. You all have plenty of days of youth and happiness ahead of you. But because in high school, we begin to find and shape who we are. It's something subconscious, something we are constantly doing, but not necessarily aware of. We start to pick our friends. We identify the things that we like and the things we don't. And we find the things we like to do. I, like so many others, was never real big on God when I was growing up. I'm still unsure of whether it was because I was happy enough with what material things I had, or if because I just expected more from believing. I expected that everything would be laid out before my eyes, and that telling right and wrong would be as easy as separating black and white. But I was pretty young and pretty dumb. I mean, I liked music a lot.
And I love skating. And I love movies.
And shopping.
And sports.
And I loved just hanging out. And I was sure it'd be enough to keep me feeling full and happy for a lifetime. But I suppose, once you've tasted something greater, everything else just seems so empty. For those of us who have been on the team for a few years now, the retreat begins to mean something much different. The retreat isn't something mystical anymore. We aren't so wrapped up in experiencing anything supernatural. And it's not like the retreat is any less epic than it was. That's not it at all. It's that being with God isn't a once-a-year occasion anymore. It's the fact that we all carry a greater awareness with us in our everyday lives, that God is always there when we need Him, and that God is something far greater than we can hope to understand. So much like the world, the only way we can hope to understand Him is to break down what we do know into tiny, digestible pieces. Faith, wisdom, and love. Then we arrange those tiny pieces into something bigger, something beautiful. And from the big picture, we find meaning. We find ourselves. We find